Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol LFAP. We'll take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Friday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, some more updates here need to be made. First thing I'm going to do is a little house cleaning, just get rid of that line up there. Sure, it still pertains, just not relevant right now from a presentation standpoint. I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter with lines everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, that does need to be made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they do tend to act as resistance. So 7 cents is going to be that near-term level of resistance where if the price can get a bounce off the support that I'll talk about here in a second, then that would be public enemy number one going forward. So 7 cents initial level. After that, actually, I'm just going to talk about that one level because I'm sure if the price gets back above 7, I'll be back to update the chart at that point. But as it stands right now, that is going to be the initial level. But really, given the amount of downwards momentum that has kicked in ever since Friday afternoon, that has only carried into today with the downwards price movement. But this is where the things get interesting because the price had been going down, and then today played out and the price finally started to go sideways. Now, don't get me wrong, and I really wish I could say trading was this easy. Just because the price has been getting hammered downwards and now is going sideways does not mean that this is for sure the bottom and that the price is for sure going to bounce. Now, if the price did start to show some upwards price movement, would that be shocking? No, that wouldn't be shocking at all. But again, myself nor anyone else can sit here and say that a bounce is for sure going to occur. But it does at least make logical sense to throw it out there because as discussed already, the price has gone sideways. And then the second point where it makes sense is, well, the price is sitting down at that support of the purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average. And even if you have a basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 50-period and you know that it can act as support. Call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want. But there is usually, a history of it acting as support, and that's essentially what it's been going on here. So is this the bottom? Nobody knows for sure. Is it at least logical to question if this is the bottom? Yeah, it is, given that the price has finally started to go sideways and it's sitting at that purple line. But again, that's why risk management is so important because there are no guarantees. So in the event this isn't a bottom, then make sure you have your risk management protocol in place. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.